country.
Inside Nigeria. My name is Winifred Ugubo, your host on the program. Inside Nigeria is a breakfast show where we review and discuss frontline headline stories of some select newspapers, including Nigeria's most influential newspaper, Leadership. As you can see, I have an array of newspapers on my desk on my menu this morning for review. Like we normally do on the program, we have Leadership first for review. Leadership's headline story this Wednesday, December 13, 2023 says 23 sitting governors defect in 24 years. 23 sitting governors defect in 24 years. Sokoto, Imo, Abia, Adamawa, Zamfara top with 11 cases. Action Imora, say lawyers. 23 sitting governors defect in 24 years. Sokoto, Imo, Abia, Adamawa, Zamfara top with 11 cases, and lawyers say action immoral. That's the headline story today on Leadership. Of course, we have other stories gracing the cover of Leadership. Court bars 27 PDP lawmakers from Rivers Assembly Complex, talking about those lawmakers that defected from PDP to APC on Monday. Court bars 27 PDP lawmakers from Rivers Assembly Complex. The story continues on page 4 of Leadership. Federal government spent 600 billion naira on electricity subsidy in 2023. Labour protests federal government's failure to pay 35,000 monthly award. Remitter glitches cause payment delays. MD denies fault. Northern Elders remove Ajuku, name Osuma chairman. And on the business boss of Leadership, appointees, others hail Makinde rather Bago Elia over Governor of the Year awards. Appointees, others hail Makinde rather Bago Elia over Governor of the Year awards. This is a continuation of the Leadership annual awards, which restored award on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as Person of the Year award, and 4 governors in a tie for Governor of the Year award. Makinde Rada Bagu Elia. These are the governors of the year award. Of course, we also have other awardees too in other various categories. Appointees, others hey Makinde Rada Bagu Elia over Governor of the Year awards, which takes us to the ones above the masthead. Sanwo-Olu Lots Onosode Foundation, LBS on Research Center. Akeredolu begins medical leave, transmits power to Deputy Governor. The story continues on page 52 of Leadership. With that, we move to page 3 of the paper where we have our stand. The editorial is on MPA Inters and the $161 million revenue loss. MPA, that is Nigerian Ports Authority, Inters and the $161 million revenue loss. That is our start today on page 3 of Leadership. The back page is with Aisha Osori, and she's writing on COP28 is over. What next? Find out what is next as you log on to the website of Leadership, www.leadership.ng. From Leadership, THISDAY says federal government charts new roadmap for power sector, may hot dollar-dominated gas transactions. Federal government charts new roadmap for power sector, may hot dollar-denominated gas transactions. That's the leading story on this day today, Wednesday, December 13, 2023. 250 naira per kilowatts of self-generated power unsustainable, says Adelabu. Electricity subsidy gobs 2.8 trillion naira in 7 years, may guzzle 600 billion naira in 2023. Minister of Finance Edun, result from 10 years of privatization disappointing. Government to accelerate unbundling of TCN into 2 entities. BPE to sell shares of Discos, EPC, Nikon, others to public. These are the rider on the main headline story. Federal government charts new roadmap for power sector may hurt dollar-denominated gas transactions. And above that, Rewani, federal government's target of 1 trillion naira economy in 8 years becoming a pipe dream. Fubara secures crucial win as court confirms AEA authentic Rivers Assembly Speaker. APC threatens to petition AJC, accuses governor of orchestrating tension. Call Wike to order, Clark tells Tinubu. Tinubu says, my plan for massive investments in health sector. Find out what the plans are as you log on to the website of THISDAY, www.thisdaylive.com. From this day, the Punch is next. Let's see what Punch is punching with this Wednesday. Punch says, under crisis, deputy takes over as Akeredolu returns to Germany for treatment. Ailing governor to transmit letter to lawmakers. Tinubu meets Ondo leaders again. Assembly holds closed door session. Akeredolu promises full recovery before returning. And just like leadership and other paper this day before it, we have the picture of President Bola Tinubu with the Kwara State governor, who is also the chairman of Nigerian Governors Forum, Abdulrahman, and governor of Kwara State, Abdulrahman Abdulrazak, signing the Health Renewal Compact by federal, state governments and development partners at the State House in Abuja yesterday. And for that story on the Punch, we have Tinubu begs Nigerian doctors abroad to return. Tinubu begs Nigerian doctors abroad to return. The story is on page 19 of the Punch. Appeal court judgment. Police arraign protesters in Kano. Fear grips Nasarawa varsity students over Syria kidnappings. Senate condemns trade ministry over 1 billion naira Geneva trip. Wow. Senate condemns trade ministry over 1 billion naira Geneva trip. The story continues on page 18 of the Punch, which takes us to the stories above the masthead of the Punch. Federal government probes use of foreign prisoners as construction workers. Federal government plans sale of 40% stake in Disco's orders. Court bars pro-Wike speaker. APC demands sanction for judge. These are the headline stories on the Punch today. For more continuation of these headline stories, log on to the website www.punchng.com. From the Punch is Vanguard next. Vanguard says 2024 budget. 2024 budget under threat as oil price drops to 76.753 per barrel, dollar per barrel. 2024 budget under threat as oil price drops to 76.53 pounds. Sorry, for $76.53 per barrel. Oil output falls 7.4% to 1.25 million barrels per day. NUPRC. Oil theft still affecting output. NNPC. Minister of State, oil remains positive. Experts make case for more investment diversification. Signing of health sector renewable investment initiatives is also the same leading picture on Vanguard. Fresh outbreak of COVID-19 hits Benue. Fresh outbreak of COVID-19 hits Benue. BPE to take element petrochemicals to market in 2024 or competent leadership vital for Nigeria's progress. Jonathan Obi, others. Will improve health sector through increased funding. Tinubu. And in sports, CAF award. Tinubu hates Osime Oshwala Nadoze. That is the news on the sports column. Electricity. Federal government unveils plan to unbundle TCN into 2 entities. Airlines to compensate passengers for delay, cancelled flights in 2024. Aviation Minister. Rivers Assembly crisis. Court orders Edison to preside. Powerful Nigerians involved in illegal mining, funding banditry, terrorism. Alake. These are the headline stories on Vanguard. For more, you log on to the website of Vanguard, and we move on to the last paper on our menu, Daily Sun. Daily Sun's leading story says immigration CG exposes expatriate quota fraud. Angry Nigerians employing foreign prisoners. Flags of campaign to discourage irregular migration. I'll take that again. Immigration CG exposes expatriate quota fraud. Angry Nigerians employing foreign prisoners. Flags of campaign to discourage irregular migration. Second leading story says Rivers crisis gets messier. Constituents give defected lawmakers ultimatum to rescind decision or vacate seats. Court recognizes Eye as speaker. Lawmaker defends defection to APC. And we have ACF removes chairman Aduku. ACF is the Arewa Consultative Forum, is a social organization in the north. Arewa Consultative Forum, the removes chairman Aduku. The story is on page 27 of Daily Sun. And just beside that, we have federal government to compel airlines to pay compensation to passengers over delayed flights. Keyamo. 10 killed in Lagos Ibadan expressway crash. Government kill 4 soldiers, 2 drivers, abduct 2 Koreans in Bayelsa. United Nigeria Airlines gets red carpet reception at Benin City Airport. Governor Obaseki welcomes airlines inaugural flight to Edo. Again, Akeredolu goes on medical leave, hands over to deputy. Nigeria will meet 1.7 million barrel per day oil production in 2024 budget. Lopo Biri. And of course, the last story on the masthead says, beside the masthead says, malnutrition, 2 million children stunted. Federal government. These are the headline stories today on Daily Sun. For more on this, log on to the website of Daily Sun, www.sunnynewsonline.com. So with that, we've come to the end of this newspaper review on leadership television. My name is Winifred Ubebo, and your anchor on today's program. Tomorrow, don't forget, is another date. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye.